Hi, my name is Elizabeth.
And my name is Arya. And this is WMSA Today.
The date is November 7th, 2024.
The weather today is a high of 86 and a low of 69 with a 15% chance of rain. Perfect for playing outside.
Today is National Men Make Dinner Day. National Men Make Dinner Day places the man of the house in charge of the kitchen and the evening's meal. Some men like to cook and do so on a regular basis. To those men, kudos to you. This day was created for the men who do not know their way around the kitchen and are not familiar with cooking appliances, as well as for the women in their lives who need a break.
For lunch, we have boneless wings, assorted fruits, and a sesame seed breadstick. Sounds delicious, right?
Absolutely. I can't wait to dig into boneless wings. And now it's joke time.
Why did the dad bring a pencil into the kitchen?
Because he wanted to draw a recipe.
That's not that funny.
Have a great day, MSA. Stay tuned for the rest of the show.
And remember, be kind and take care of each other.
Good morning, Madison Street. It is a new month. It's now November, and so we have a new resiliency skill of the month. And this month, it is responsibility. So responsibility is doing the things we are supposed to do and accepting the positive or negative outcomes of our actions. So making sure that you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing in class and at home, and if you don't, then accepting those accepting those outcomes. So consequences could be good or bad. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're going to get some negative consequences. But if you do what you're supposed to do, good things should happen because of those decisions that you make. So make sure that you are showing responsibility this month. And don't forget, we need you guys to turn in owls and nominate people that are showing any of our resiliency skills that we've learned so far this year. Perseverance, grit, gratitude, responsibility. All of those things have been things that we have paid attention to. And so if you see anybody at school, teachers or students, showing those things, you can get an owl, fill it out, and nominate that person as a person who has showed resiliency this month. So make sure we're doing those. We love to share those on the morning show, and we haven't had any recently. So let's work on trying to see if we can see people showing responsibility this month. So you guys have a great day, and I will be back next week with an exciting activity we're going to be doing next week. Talk to you soon.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Make good choices, show respect, and always do your best.
It's Mystery Reader Theater Thursday time. Think you knew who was reading the book? Fill out the Mystery Reader slip, drop it in the box outside of the library. Good luck.
The Mightiest Heart is one of my very favorite picture books. The story is set in Snowdonia, which is in Wales, a part of Great Britain. It's a real country. There really was a Prince Llewellyn, and there really was a princess that he married, and there was a dog named Gellert, and you can go there and see his gravesite. The Mightiest Heart, here I go. Prince Llewellyn was the luckiest land in Wales. He lived in a tall stone castle in the mountains of Snowdonia. He had a hawk that soared high from his glove. He had strong ponies to ride, servants to grant his every wish, a table set with jellied eel and roast peacock. But what made Llewellyn truly lucky was his dog, Gellert. From his earliest days as a pup, Gellert's only desire was to be at Llewellyn's side. If Llewellyn chased hares in the meadow, Gellert was there. If Llewellyn climbed trees in the wood, Gellert was there. If Llewellyn counted the stars in the sky, Gellert was beside him. Never did Gellert leave Llewellyn, not when Llewellyn jumped from stone to mossy stone in the brook, and the stones did not fit 4 paws. Not when Llewellyn raced across meadows dotted with sheep and through fields being turned, and Gellert did not know to hide from the shepherds and ploughmen. Not when Llewellyn dashed across the drawbridge as it closed, and Gellert was 2 steps behind. And especially not when shadows crept from the wood, nor when wolves howled from the hilltop. But as Llewellyn grew, there was less time for chasing hares in the meadow, climbing trees in the wood, and counting the stars in the sky. Befitting a prince who would become a leader of men, Llewellyn learned the art of war. He practiced how to strike with his sword and aim his lance, and he mastered riding a charging war horse. Whole days would go by with nothing except a hurried pat to Gellert's head from Llewellyn. But that was enough for Gellert. The day came when Llewellyn asked a king's daughter for her hand in marriage. The wedding was a grand affair, and all of Snowdonia feasted in the castle's great hall. Gellert, a rose tucked under his collar, remained at his master's side, little noticed but very proud. Because Llewellyn loved the new princess, Gellert loved her too. She, however, did not fancy Gellert. "He makes my gown stink of hound," she complained to Llewellyn. The prince had no choice but to banish the dog from their chamber. Gellert then waited for his master by the bedchamber door. Now you will have to find out what happens to Gellert, to Llewellyn, and the princess. I recommend you to have a box of Kleenex with you when you read the end of this tale with the beautiful pictures and elegant text. Please enjoy.